Now arriving at Ruhan Industries, belt mining facility level 1A. Please take a moment to familiarize yourself with the posted safety protocol cards. Have a productive day.
Dialogue volume we can keep up. Everything else needs to come down. That seems fine. Video, fine. I would like to be able to cap it at 60, but VSync is fine. Let's go on. Oh, and yes, it's finally actually point and click. That's always welcome. Space is a dodge roll.
I can't use it yet.
Right click is drone tag. Fires a projectile that deals kinetic damage and has a chance to apply drone tag debuff for a duration. Enemies take more damage from drones per stack. Okay. We got loot pinata boxes already. Only credits in them though.
It should be in the lobby nearby. Activate it to boost your combat skills. And maybe
it doesn't pause. I will fix it to the gunshot noise in just a moment. Okay, options. Sound. So we do want that to be a little bit quieter. Kind of about there. Much better. We currently don't have any drones. And this is... Can we actually... Oh, no, we can't actually control with WASD, so it is more like Diablo 2. Which I'm fine with. I play a lot of Diablo 2, as you guys probably already know.
Terminal. Looks like it's connected to the doors.
Okay, interaction button is... none of the above. So we have a character sheet, we have skill tree, and implants. This is implants, this is character sheet. That looks awfully like PoE. Just with a sci-fi wrapper. What were the other buttons? Skill tree is P and implants are... Oh, toggle implants. So character sheet, inventory, so P and I. We have no passives. This is at least not horrible to look at. Yeah, when I saw that PoE on the character sheet, when I saw this, which always makes me think of PoE, my brain immediately went, great, we're going to have a passive web tree. Nah, it's not. Inventory-wise, got a sword. Can we... Oh, we do actually have a slot for sword and for... Oh, no, we can only equip one at a time. What is your attack like? Let's charge.
Still recharging.
And normal cleave, which is just a left click. I'm guessing that's going to be our left click. Then we also have nerve gas and explosive grenades. Think we stick with the healing item and the gun. I'm not great at melee. I think I generally do like this kind of aesthetic. It does remind me a lot of The Ascent, but with more mutated stuff, as far as how it's feeling so far. And sorry for how loud those guys are getting. I think they are on the voice track instead of the sound effect. So we're going to have to deal with that every single time we run into one. So the question is, do I keep it so we can hear the voice lines? Or do I keep it so I can hear the enemies go, Hueh! in my general direction. Okay, so we get a new passive point. Precision rating, armor. Increase damage with spenders. Life. Damage of generators. Evasion rating. What kind of tank do we want to be? Wait a minute. Oh, that doesn't expand out too far. So that's going to be follower life. So I think this might be the path we go down for summoning. So we just go with life. And apply them. Inventory-wise, we didn't get too much from any of this. The dead bodies apparently do not contain much loot. Now, one thing this kind of makes me afraid of, because this has not been released yet, I'm always hesitant to really support a lot of like promising-looking new action RPGs, and I have to turn that down. Their hawking noise is gonna drive me nuts. But ever since Superfuse, I'm like hesitant to recommend
Great. Now find the terminal by the blast door.
action RPGs, because there's been a lot that just kind of like throw us into weird places and just never get done. For those wondering, Superfuse, as far as I can tell, has been abandoned. And I do like this faster attack speed. Don't know how long it's gonna last. I'm guessing until that goes away. So it's a very temporary buff, but that would feel good just as our constant attack speed. Okay, smart gun versus the railgun. Attacks per second to 1.2 attacks per second. So this one is almost the same speed as what we have. This one just does a crap ton more damage per hit. And we don't have a weapon swap, I just realized. That's an oversight. Oh, and this one's a left-click attack. That's not terrible. What is the attack speed on this one? That's bright, but I like the shotgun. Okay, so it wants us to hack the terminal to open the doors, reward for credits. I'm guessing the terminal it's talking about is the one we saw earlier. So I want to finish exploring this area, not blowing myself up in the process. And we're already level 12, apparently. It's a little disconcerting. Okay, we've got a smart shotgun. It is slightly higher damage than the one that we have. This has radiation damage, whereas the other one does not. The other one just gives us radiation resistance. And our mask is... Our current one is so much better. Yeah, I can see myself enjoying this. And we also did level up, so I get another passive. So I will go for another life, which will allow us to unlock those other ones. Thank you, boys. With shotguns. That's how we roll. I forgot to change the game name. Nobody told me. So we're getting carbon. Also, I have to go cook some stuff pretty soon. I think I am going to have tacos today. Be jealous. Okay, so it wants us to hack this now. I think this is the tutorial area.
Security breach. Disable that prototype golem and extract its keystones. I recommend maximum violence.
I recommend maximum violence. So do I. And I don't know if things will vanish after a certain amount of time on the ground. So that's one reason why I'm kind of rushing towards to pick them up. I mean, guys, you are just in my way. I think I might just grab this. Do I have a sort? Although it looks like... Oh, we picked up extra components for our bodies. So now we have a stalwart heavy arm. So we're swapping out parts of ourselves in addition to our equipment. So this is going to be replacing our body armor, our gloves, our boots, stuff like that. I can deal with that. Auto sort missing. Definitely an oversight. Can I rotate? No. But I can make things fit a little bit better.
Need help.
What are you? You are just a droid. You are not the droid I'm looking for.
Enemy spotted. We need reinforcements.
Can I have just a moment of peace without feeling compelled to pick things up? We currently do not have access to followers, which makes me nervous. I do wonder why it seemed like we weren't taking damage there for a minute.
Security breach.
Oh, because we have shields. Okay. Our shields regenerate over time and prevent us from taking damage. So this is very much... I can see the PoE. In this. As far as you've got shield, tank, it's basically your replacement for Arcane. There's a shielded arm. And yes, I am just shooting off into the abyss just so I don't have to fight things for a second. Because we just got a better arm, I think. Reflexes increase attack speed. I kind of like the increased attack speed. I think we're fine. We got a different helmet. Personal shield spine? Where does that go? There. Okay. Sense, increased bleeding duration, chargeable slots. I think we're going to just go like that. We're just going to keep the one we have on. I'm still very much in a CRPG mindset, by the way, so me not being like super aRPG aggro on this.
Anywhere.
Yes, you can. I guess we drop the normal railgun for the blue. We're getting to the point where we've got trash. We're going to keep that because it has a unique ability on it. I do wonder. No, it's an odd number. Ugh. And the only odd number item we have is that. Everything else, this is like awkward size for the size of items that we have. Because we're just going to end up with a single row across the top where we don't have anything. The way it's set up. So that's our most efficient setup there. Oh. Okay, we can alt to see this stuff again. I don't have a way to disassemble stuff. Otherwise, I probably would. Just so we don't waste stuff. I don't see us having crafting items. Okay, new grid slot unlocked. We also have access to a reactive shield. Creates a temporary shield around you. Absorbs a bunch of damage. Explodes in 10 meters. Okay. So we have an exploding shield. I will go... Do I actually have access to... anything particularly great? We don't have any implants we can do, so it is literally just passives. I will go for... I'm just going to go with more life. Doesn't seem like there's anything else we can do just yet. We also have generic player names, so this is definitely demo-itis with that. Because I have a feeling we're going to be able to name them in the end. So far, it feels like I'm playing PoE with guns. And a bit less... Sorry, I'm trying to kill this guy. And a bit less in the way of the nonsense web. That's the only thing I don't like about PoE. Basically, Inquisitor Martyr. Yeah. This has a lot of the same traits as it, though, as PoE, because it has the 3 damage mitigation methods. They're the exact same ones as PoE. It's got a very similar passive thing, except less complex for now. Although I think the only thing it's missing is socketing stuff into your gear. And I have a feeling that is what... Like, open it up again. I have a feeling that's what this is going to be. Okay, so we got some more arms. Increased damage of generators. Increase evasion. Plus 15 maximum life. I mean, I think I will go evasion. We'll be evasion tanking. Because why not? We also have dodge rolls. I do think this needs a little bit more time in the oven, because, yeah, we've ran across a few things that are like, The volume controls, having the enemy grunts be on the same thing as the voice acting, is a little bit off-putting to me. I do notice that we don't start with a class, though.
Can't carry anymore.
Okay. Oh, hi. Trace Blaster is one of these, so that might be a better weapon swap for us. It is not. It's good for drones, and I might end up going drones. This gap is going to drive me nuts. +1 head implants. Okay, so we have Exo framework there. I'm not entirely certain how we got that. I'm going to go ahead and ditch all of... the white items. Oh, that just has a cooldown on it. Sure. These all just have cooldown. So why am I keeping a bunch of... I'll take this explodey grenade and the stun grenade, I think. Keep that for passive heals. And just don't bother picking up more of those. Slowly learning what it wants to give us. As far as what's valuable and what's not. This doesn't have a currency value on it, which throws me off a little bit as well. Breacher might be better. It is. Metal volley and explosive round. So the skills are linked to it. We have dash from something as well. Where do we have dash from? That one, I don't know. Was it just from leveling up? Either way, I want... I will go with explosive rounds on 1. Shield on 2, and dash on 3.
Security breach.
Okay, explosive rounds, I oddly enough like even more. So I'm going to put that on my right click and put this on my left click, on my 1. Lot better sniping. And it seems to do a little bit more damage on a single hit. So attack speed increase. Okay, so there's the target on the map right there. We will go with place it on a skill slot to pass the skill tree to specialize in explosive rounds. I think we do specialize in explosive rounds.
I can't carry anymore.
We got a slightly better one of these. So that can go on the ground. These are requiring higher mind than we have. And I don't know how to increase mind yet. Because I don't have one. This has an empty slot in it. Our current one is better. But doesn't have an empty slot in it. Okay, place in a skill slot in your passive skill tree to specialize in explosive rounds. Okay. That's a little awkward, but that's fine. Oh, they're borrowing this from last Epoch. Okay, so we have just like us, and then as we specialize into stuff, we get access to its own unique tree. So we do actually have a fairly complicated tree. It's just bite-sized, like I usually recommend that they do. Yes, we're going with attack speed. And in this one, we are going with more life. Okay.
I've no more space.
Cell replicator, is that better than the one that we have? 83/4, 82/4, no. Okay, 13 strength versus 17 agility, 1 mind. We can't use that because we don't have the strength for it. Can't use these because we don't have the mind for them. I'm curious as to what we're going to be putting into those slots, though. You like that system in last Epoch? Might have been the only thing you liked in it. Yeah, I think as far as last Epoch, I enjoyed. But the story was meh. And so far we have no story in this. But the story in last Epoch was just kind of meh, mediocre. The story in PoE was way better. But my brain just farted. But yeah, I liked the systems in last Epoch. The skill system was glorious. I would love some way to adjust stats in this. But I personally, I would just like Diablo 2, except have the skills each have their own little tree that you can do instead of the synergy system. Because when they introduced the synergy system, it threw all the balance of that game out the window.
I've no more space.
I'm going to go ahead and ditch these excess shotguns. The railgun we might keep so we can sell, because it's yellow. Blue railgun has an empty slot. I still want to figure out what the slots do. And we have something scary over there. Okay. So the droid.
It's not ready yet.
I don't think anything in here is actually going to get to us. Oh, we have this shield up. Okay. But yeah, once it goes down, I am boned. And I do need to see if the controls are customizable in this. If they are, I'll feel a little bit more comfortable with it. But yeah, I think probably some of the worst action RPGs that I've played were more due to their controls than due to necessarily their feature set. Because I've ran across so many that just have god-awful controls. This one doesn't feel great just yet. But considering we can rebind the keys, I can go like this. And then have the chargeables be in those slots, because I use them less. So now, I didn't actually change because I didn't click apply, did I? There we go. Now I can just do this while I'm moving around. A lot easier with my hand on the WASD kind of set. And I don't know what keeps getting me with those little tentacles. This is not the hentai I signed up for. Okay, Adept Covert Helm. It's going to be worse than... Oh, life after each kill? Absolutely. Hands down better. Reactor parts. Those go in our... I'm guessing that's some kind of chest slot. Ours 5 strength. Life regen, increased armor. I think we go with you because I don't know what sense does. We're going to keep it for now, but chances are any of our starting equipment is just going to be useless. Skill points, attack speed is already allocated 1, 2, 3. So we'll apply those to attack as fast as possible with that. And we're just going straight life for now. Because while these other ones are interesting, like evasion will probably end up going with this because we keep getting evasion gear. Reacher, no. That is decent damage. Our current one is 30.6. That was 33. Our resource cost is reduced. Oh no. I don't think I use any of the resources. So, fine. Okay, map-wise, we want to go this way? I do like that it has a zoom in on the map. How do I get through there? Can I not? Am I being dumb? Yes. Yes, I am. Because there's stairs behind this that I did not see when I was in here. I do think if this is going to be how the final game is, if they make an update to their demo, make it a vertical slice with some of the story, because currently this feels kind of like we just got dropped in on a... It'd be like dropping somebody in on a map in PoE, where there's just, yeah, we're killing stuff, but I want to know what the story is going to be about. See if I can get compelled to push further in. Yes, I need to heal. I got the crap beat out of me. Oh, and those have stuff in them? Shit. Now I feel bad. Because I haven't been destroying those because I thought they just dealt damage to us. I thought they were red barrels for red barrels' sake. Instead, they're red barrels with loot. Now, I'm going to say something that people are going to hate. I actually don't like a lot of crafting systems in action RPGs. Because I think a lot of them go the route of, let's just assemble a bunch of stuff and waste your resources. I would rather get less resources and have more control over it, something like Eternal Strands, than necessarily all this, okay, you've upgraded 7 times, now it's a 50% chance your thing's gonna break. Kind of nonsense. Less RNG, more control to the player. I am good aim, I hit wall. Yeah, I think we do want to just stick with shotguns on this. I am enjoying the shotguns. They're very... almost called it tactile. I think that might actually be the right word, but basically, they feel very satisfying and meaty. Partially because screen shake, which might throw some people off, but... I'm also hoping we run across more enemies that don't just like charge straight at us. Because right now it feels like, oh god, that just feels so brutal. Sorry for not talking a lot whenever I'm doing that. I just having the machine shotgun is fun. But yeah, I think if they added a little bit of bass to it, it'd feel even more punchy. Because right now we have the kind of pew on that, and we actually see our little slug come popping off. Let me actually zoom in and see what it looks like. That flash is going to get some people. Okay, so it's not super detailed animation in there, which doesn't surprise me. This is not a AAA game. It doesn't have that kind of budget behind it.
No more space.
Let's see. Legs. Health regen, 5 power. Sure. Now we got orange pants. Deal with it. That can go away. That can go away. What level do we get that one unlocked at? What level can we actually start doing implants? Discover a method to shape and enhance your character. As you progress, you acquire more advanced grids. You can unlock additional implant slots, allowing you to install a variety of implants. Each type determines the specific mods that can be rolled onto it, enabling you to customize your character even further. Significantly influence your character's performance and capabilities in the game. That's not implemented yet, so we don't have anything to go to on those. Pretty much demo-wise, we've got damage, projectile speed, explosion radius. Ooh, yes. And we want to grab strength. We can grab that 5 times. If we were going for a bruiser, that would make more sense, but as it stands, they'll improve our gear availability. Because I'm not seeing any other way besides that tree to actually get us access to more stat points. Now, I think I want to try and rush forward in this. See if I can get to any bit of story. Because right now, yes, we've kind of established what the combat's like. Basically, it is... Oh, I'm trying to remember the name of it now. I did a review on it, is the bad part, and I'm not remembering it. And no, it is not Fire Truck Siren. It is... Ascend, I think. I think it was Ascend. So we'll go down the evasion route and get ourselves... Where is going to be the dex, actually? Agility is all the way at the end of that. My butts. That's a long way in there. Learn the ins and outs of this crafting system to break the game, but bore yourself to death. Exactly. That's how I feel about so many crafting systems. Why make something that causes people to have to just waste time? Give me something interesting to do. Hell, make me actually go into a forging screen and forge it myself. That would be better than half of this. And at least then I'd fail on my own incompetence. There are a few games that do actually do that, though. Where you have to hit like specific points on the metal while crafting.
He appears to want something.
Probably not to die, if I had to guess.
Hey, dude, sir. Trying to get out of this hellhole, you'll need my clearance to use the lift. But it's even worse up there. You're just one man. Look, okay, get me to the panel and I'll send you up. Then you're on your own.
You heard him. Your exit is up ahead.
I say he wants to live, and as soon as I arrive, I explode. Okay, so we head to the helipad and get some credits. We haven't had anything to spend credits on yet. And this shield bubble, a little bit broken. I don't know where we got it. At least I don't think I know where I got it. Yeah, metal volley from that. Yeah, I really don't know where I got some of my abilities at. It's not communicated super well. Large explosive grenade. I think we already have that. No, we have small explosive. You know what? I'll take you instead of the stun boy. And yeah, I think that's our shield indicator, which is kind of cute, but...
I've no more space.
Oh, you can make space for a tactical shotgun, my sir. Good sir. 33 damage. We mentioned 33 before. This one still has explosive rounds, gets shrapnel shot, adds chemical damage. Increase corrosion damage, which we don't have any of. Now we have access to energized armor, and shrapnel shot. So we actually have a lot of things. So I will go with shrapnel shot there. What does this one do? So that's just immortality for 4 seconds. But why did we lose? And we definitely want you. Definitely want you. We want you. I guess E and R are our defensive abilities. That one actually uses energy. Okay. Chemical damage chains fine fragments on hit. Looks like it's going to do a ton more damage than what we have.
That looks a bit heavy.
I'm just seeing what else we can toss out. Possibly take that arc katana with us. Unfortunately, there is no, like, rotating stuff around. I think I just found a bug. Yep. It's 1 pixel, but I found a bug. I always do. I always find bugs. Sorry, developers. I didn't mean to. It just happens. I think our goal is going to be down this path. Okay, so that's a shrapnel shot. That's fine. I can deal with that. We're not going after any side loot. I'm just going to try and get into some story bits on this. Because we've been going for... I don't know how long, because I forgot to actually press record, so it's going to be 720p on the YouTube end for until now. Not that you can really tell with how YouTube's been compressing stuff lately. Welcome to the 1440p part of the archive.
We're going to need clear space to land in. Get rid of the guards.
Get rid of the gods. Okay, so this is going to be defend. Yeah, it's literally going to be just a swarm mode. Okay. I can live with that. Wave 1 of 6. All items on the ground are destroyed when the next wave begins.
Security breach. I'll kill you.
Okay, wave 2 of 6. I'm gonna see, does it actually? I'm gonna grab that if I can.
Anywhere.
Oh, it's just we click on it and we go. Okay. I need to put that back on the shield and put this on that. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget to press it. I'm gonna press the wrong button. Are they out of range of that? Or were they just really tanky? And yes, it does destroy the stuff on the ground. And yes, the audio is super loud, and I don't know why. There we go. So it's not blistering your ears apart. Let's go for boosted explosion damage. And Increase dodge. Get 2 of those, and then we can unlock movement speed. Oh no, 2 of those to get the dodge and evasion. And then we move on to that. Okay. I keep trying to move with WASD. Let's go ahead and get some shield up. The waves are definitely getting harder, that's for sure. And all of you just not. Oh, you're still alive. Hi. Data pad for cleave. So we can specialize in cleave if we want. I really don't want to. Doesn't seem worthwhile to me. I think we get rid of the small nerve gas grenade. We'll keep that because I have a feeling those are going to be worth decent money. Next up, we want explosion radius, probably. Yeah, we want to go to this side because I want bigger booms. I do like that it's just like, oh, we'll wait for you to come in. We'll wait for you to click on the button so that more come. Burrowers, rippers, and slashers. Can deal with that. Okay, die, mutants, die. How many more waves in this particular wave are there? Jesus. So it seems like you don't even need to pick anything up during the fight. Jeez. Vulcan personal shield is a body item, I think. And there it is. I want to see what slot that goes into. I think it is this one. So that is a nothing for me. Heavy helmet, is it better? 21 strength, it has more armor, no evasion. Not worth it. Force max shoulder motors. Go up there. Plus 26 strength. So it is just that, but better. Fusion blaster is worse, but if we had drones, it'd be okay. Life regen on legs as opposed to percent. That just gives us passive life regen. Yeah, I think that's going to be better. It has evasion. We'll keep these to sell. I will get rid of that one, even though I think, no, it had more stuff we could mess with on this one. Yeah, auto destruct command and combat drones. So that we could get drones.
I can't fit that anywhere.
You can fit that somewhere. But yeah, the only one we can equip is this one. That gives us combat drones and drone tag. Whereas this gives us auto destruct command, which is pretty much where we'd want to go if we were going drones. Jesus. Okay, a little bit too much damage there. Yep, intruder. I am just gonna like run around shooting back at you guys. Okay, we got level 23. There's just way too many of them. Okay, our shield is back up. They do a ton of damage. I don't know what it was expecting me to be at whenever I got here, but definitely probably higher level than we are. We actually have a lot of skill points to spend as well. That's probably my fault. Goodness. Okay, we have a data pad, another data pad for cleave. Those are becoming a little bit more common. Tactical scattergun. Slightly higher damage. Corrosion duration. That's not going to be better than what we have. Covert helmet. Reflexes. Life after each kill is not. I am for having the life after each kill. That requires something we don't have the stats for, which is mind. I don't have a mind. That's 2 life after each kill. Has better armor, no evasion. Cooling rate, no. That's going to be better than that one to keep. Just making sure that there's nothing else that we want more. No. Exo hub is probably torso. No, it's grid. Plus 34 strength. I think it might just be better than this, because we're not doing a lot with mind right now. The ghost strength. It seems strength boosts our life. Okay, strength boosts our life, mind boosts our shield. I did not know this. That is a little bit outside of the loop for me. That would have been nice to have explained at some point. Max stamina. Agility. Go for explosion radius. And we fight our last wave. I'll wait the 35 seconds for this to come off of cooldown, because this last wave is probably going to... It's just golems. Golem. Jolem. I keep forgetting I need to pronounce that with a soft G to piss people off. It's Jolem. Okay, last wave. We'll wait until it's like 5. We have 4 dodges, so we can get the hell out of there if we need to. Our shield is low, but we have more life to make up for it. So it's just 3 of them? That's actually fine. They're relatively slow, so I can kite them around. There's 1 down. They drop a crap ton of stuff. Come at me, bro. That's all that gear on the ground I want to check. I don't know if it's going to let us check it, though, is the thing. And down. I guess it does. Large stun grenade, yes. Shoulder unit, no. Spinal interface is extra mind. That would be actually shield. Regisis is control to compare. Ours is just better. I mean, theirs is just better. So we swap that out. Personal shield, no. Spinal interface, no. Optilink. That is more mind, so we go ahead and go with that. Maybe we are going to go mind for shield. Means that you can go away. So mind and agility, I think, are what we kind of want to go for. So 3 mind, 11 mind. Sorry, 3 agility, 11 mind. And we can only have 1 of each type equipped, I think. Because this is... It only lets us have the 1 mask. That's a leg and that's a shoulder. 3 agility, 34 mind. Yeah, we'll go shields. Why not? How does that compare to our current one? Oh, that's spinal interface? Chest implants, 15 mind versus 26 strength. This requires agility to use. So yeah, agility and mind seem like the way we want to go, not strength. So that was a dumb move on my part, but you learn by doing. I don't see anything else there we want to kind of mess with. Because skill ones are green. Boss fight? Oh no. Okay. I'm quitting to desktop because that was like super loud, but I like the systems. They're okay. I don't know if there's going to be a crafting system or not. I would like a disassembly system. A little bit more explanation of what... I mean, this is probably my fault for not looking through all the menus at first, but tutorial with a little bit of information as to what you're getting with each stat, like what it actually influences, because I was not expecting those to actually influence my shield and health, because those are usually separate things from strength, mind, and agility. And I think a little bit of dip on the story would have been nice as well, because right now I don't know what Carbon's actually going to be about. I know we have mutants, I know we have tech. But beyond that, I am completely clueless.